Yamadutas were right in attempting to arrest Ajamil, but the Vishnudutas has baffled them. All the Yamaraj, under these circumstances, was accused by both the Vishnudutas and the Yamadutas. He is perfect in administering justice because he is empowered by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, he will explain what is the real position, what his real position is, and how everyone is controlled by the Supreme Controller, the Personality of Godhead. That's the end of the purport by Srila Prabhupada. So here, Yamaraj in a very difficult situation where he is accused by both parties. The Vishnudutas are accusing that you are Dharmaraj, and you are doing adharma. And Yamadutas, they are accusing, what kind of master are you? We are thinking that you are Dharmaraj, but there are some other entities, they are talking about something beyond that. Two things we know, dharma and adharma. That is the whole world. Every religion, they believe dharma, adharma, papa, punya, isn't it? Hindu or Muslim or Christian, everybody believes. Hindus, they do punya karma, don't do papa karma. If you do punya karma, what will happen to you? And there is, what is there? Nandan Kanan is there. Rambha Menaka is there. So everybody licking the lips. So let us do some dharma karma. And same way, Christians also telling same thing. That you do pious activities, you go to heaven, angels are waiting for you there, right? And same thing, Muslims also, same philosophy, right? You do punya karma, you will go to heaven, you will go to Beheste, they call Beheste. And there, 70 virgin girls waiting for you there. Their Shastra says like that. So, dharma and adharma, two things. But people that don't know something that is beyond dharma and adharma, that is param dharma. Sabe punsa paro dharma. That is not known to people. And what is that paro dharma? That is Bhagavata dharma. That is Bhagavata dharma. You see in Veda, Jamaduta and Vishnuduta asked, what is dharma? And Jamaduta said, Veda pranihita dharma, adharma sadviparjaya. What Veda speaks, that is dharma. What opposite to that is adharma. But what Veda speaks about? Veda speaks about 96% karma kanda. That is regarded as dharma. And 4% jnana kanda. Karma kanda and jnana kanda. Veda does not speak much about bhakti. Very rarely. Because bhakti is kept in Veda in very hidden form. So that was given openly by Srimad Bhagavatam, Vedar tarar galitang phalang, sukha mukhadam mrta dharvasanjitam. Though the essence of Veda, Lord Krishna saying, Sarvascha Vedair aham eva vedya, that I am the subject matter to be known. But externally we see it's full of karma kanda. So Yamaraj, he has his jurisdiction to work on. So he has jurisdiction for papa punya, which is related to karma kanda. So Veda, there is a time, Vedic period, the knowledge of Veda was very prominent and dominating in the human society. That time people are very much interested the Muni Rishis are promoting this karma kanda very much. We are still doing karma kanda, vivaha, brata, shraddha, but that is not real karma kanda. Brahmanas, they don't know what mantra they are chanting, what they are doing, it's all bogus things. Karma kanda yuga is gone now. But that is one time, that's karma kanda. And what karma kanda was giving? Vedic yugas, the Veda was literature, karma kanda was the process, and destination was heavenly planet. Then when you go to heaven, then what is the next? Khinne punne martulaga visanti. Then there is another time, one period, where jnana was very prominent, regarded as the highest process given in Upanishad. So that is a Darshanik Yuga. Then when Upanishad was followed and regarded as the highest process which gives the path of Jnana Marga. The Yuga was Darshanik Yuga, literature was Upanishad, path was Jnana, and destination was Moksha. But Moksha means merge into Nirakar Brahma. So in that time, they taught people, be very careful, don't get into this karma kanda. If you go to karma kanda, you'll go to heaven. Then when your punya finish, then what will happen? They'll not come back voluntarily, they'll throw you out of heaven. Because heaven is amar, nobody die there. In heaven, nobody will die there. Suppose I'll tell you, in this room you are all protected. Come, this room you are all protected. So you all come inside. At a certain point, I'll throw you out of the house and kill you. You tell you are protected here inside the room, but not outside the room. So heaven is like that. They'll throw you out of the heaven. Then while you're falling down from the heaven, in between there's a ghost loka, bhutas are there, bhut. So they will eat you alive. Then you will cry like anything. And through your tears, the Atma will fall in the ground. Then it will enter into the grain. Punsareta kanasraya. When the male, they eat that grain, from grain it goes to the blood. From blood to semen. Then goes to the womb of the mother. Then we take birth again. So they explain these things. So after hearing this, who will take interest to go to heaven? No Baba, no heaven, no heaven. Okay, all come, get moksha, mukti, get out of this heaven boundary. Get liberation. Go to Brahmajyoti. Oh, that sounds very good. Brahmajyoti. Then Pauranika Yuga starts. Then Purana describes something else. No, be very careful. Don't get into the Jnana Kanda. Don't get into Brahmajyoti. Why no? What is the problem? Na Arya Kuchana Parangtang Tata Patanti Adha. With so much endeavor, you will climb all the way up to Brahmajyoti. But Patanti Adha. You go to Sarga, you will fall down. And you go to Brahmajyoti, then what is the difference? What is the difference? If you fall from, the difference is, you fall from heaven means you falling from two-story building. You fall from two-story building, a hand, leg will break, but you will survive, isn't that it? But you will fall from 20-story building, HareKrishna. So, falling from Brahmajyoti is like that. You fall from heaven, at least you have opportunity, you take birth. Fall from heaven means, Srila Bhakti Maharaj was telling that all those people, they fall from Brahmajyoti because they fall from so high, they become unconscious. They transform to stone, they become stone. You fall from heaven, at least the Punsareta Kanasraya, you fall, you go to the grand, at least you will take a birth and you have a chance. When you would take birth as a worm inside the womb of a Vaishnava, you have a chance to eat Vaishnava stool, at least. But Brahmajyoti is hopeless. And you fall from there, you become a stone. What kind of stone? Not ordinary stone, not marble, not granite. Very special stone. You become diamond on that. You become diamond because these Jnanis, they always desire to become one with Brahma. Brahma is very dazzling. So they have desire to become dazzling. Okay, you dazzle now, become diamond. A lot of jyoti you will get. It's very interesting. Then Purana says, don't believe this Nirakara Brahma Jyoti business. Then Purana gives the concept of God has a form, God has a dham. Then Pauranika Yuga starts. The teachings of Purana dominates the society. Then people start believing that there is God, He has a form, He has a dham, He has pastimes. Then Bhakti starts. Karma, Jnana, then Bhakti starts on the basis of Purana. But problem with Puranic Bhakti, that teaches us Sakam Bhakti. The Purana teaches us Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. That teaches us Sakam Bhakti. So people, they do Sakam Bhakti in Puranic Yuga. First Vedic, then Darshanic, then Puranic, then Sakam Bhakti. Then there is Bhagavat Yuga. So Bhagavat teaches Niskam Bhakti. Dharma, adharma concept is there. Dharma, adharma concept is there to a certain extent. But when it comes up to Param Dharma, then there is different kinds of business. The Dharma, adharma has different role when the subject of Param Dharma is considered. You see in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explaining, Krishna comes to this material world. Why he comes to this material world? All of you know very well. He said himself, why I come to this material world? Vinasata duskritang dharma sanstapa. He came to establish, so he spoke everything. I am Bhagavan, please come, I'll teach you dharma. Then he speaks everything. Everybody listens very attentively. Now, I will give you my topmost teachings. Sarva gujjatma bhuya srunume paramam vacha, the most confidential knowledge. What is that confidential knowledge? Sarva dharman paritejya. Have you deliberate on this statement of Krishna? How Krishna has cheated us very expertly. I am Bhagavan, I'll teach you dharma. He explains everything. Then at the end, he's saying sarva dharma paritejya. He wants us to surrender him. That is very good. But he could have told sarva adharma paritejya mam ekam saranam braja. It would be very nice, no? Very perfect. In the line of all the Muni, Rishi, Yogis, Sadhus, our Pita, Mata, everybody speaks that. Give up adharma, do dharma. But Krishna says opposite. Sarva dharma paritejya. He is not saying sarva adharma paritejya, mahamakam saranam braja. Sarva adharma paritejya, mahamakam saranam braja. Second line is more interesting. You do papa, I will protect you. Right? Aham tam sarva papebhyo mokkhaysami masucha. Very bewildering statement, right? Yes, that is another purpose of scriptures, to bewilder the people also. Shastra is meant for that, to bewilder about the absolute truth and instructions of absolute truth. Bhagavan, that is in that what we cannot understand what Bhagavan speaks. We cannot understand. Then everybody would go back to Godhead by reading books. There do no need of sadhu gurus. There nobody will go there. So this is what you all have to explore. What is that Krishna saying? Sarva dharma paritejya mamekam saranam braja. What is that? Aham tam sarva papebhya. Sarva papa. What is that sarva papa? What that includes? All these things. So where Bhagavad Gita, teachings of Bhagavad Gita ends, the teachings of Bhagavatam starts. The final line of Bhagavad Gita is Sarvadharman Paritejya. And first teaching of Bhagavatam is Dharma, same thing, right? Krishna ends saying Dharma, give up Dharma. Bhagavatam starts giving up Dharma. Dharma prajita kaitavata, the cheating. Dharma. People are taught to Dharma. What you get by doing Dharma? What people get by doing Dharma? They get artha, money. When they get money, what they do with that? They go to ISKCON temple to donate. They run to big bazaar. Dharma, artha, kama. And kama is such a thing. No jato kama, kama, upagyan sambhate. Never it will be satyated. Okay, moksha. You want moksha. Liberation. The two kinds of people. Some people do dharma karma, confined themselves in this material world. Some people, they want moksha. Liberation. So what is better? To do dharma karma, stay in this material world, or to get liberation from this material world? What is better? Everybody say moksha is better. But what Shastra says, I'll tell you. Ajnana tamere naam kahiye kaitava dharma, artha, moksha, vancha adi sab. All these four things, dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Ajnana, tama, kaitava, cheating, cheating, ignorance and darkness. All four. Out of four, for people, moksha could be the best one, good one, no? But according to scripture, moksha is the best cheating one. Tar madhye moksha vancha kaitava pradhan. The topmost cheating is moksha. Just listen, see. What whole world thinks the highest. If somebody doing dharma karma, punyavan bhakti, dharmic, everybody respect, isn't it? And somebody striving for moksha, all Sankarpanthi, Mayavadis, Danda Dharana Matrana Nara Narayana Bhavet, they become all Bhagavan. They are not only Mahapurusha, they are Parampurusha Bhagavan. What outside world thinks is the topmost among the materialistic, among the transcendentalists. What the top things. And for devotee, it is the topmost cheating. The worst one. Kaivalya narakayate, Tridasapura akasa puspayate, vidhi mohendradista kitayate. One who takes shelter of lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, for him, Kaivalya narakayate. The liberation is narak. Tridasapura akasa puspayate. The heaven is, what is akasa puspa? Phantasmagoria. Another English word they use also. Ulabu, something like that. I can't pronounce that properly. That little flower in the sky. Akas kusum. Have you seen flower in the sky? Have you seen horse egg? Ghoda dim, घोड़े का अंडा देखा है? नहीं? घोड़ा तो बहुत बड़ा है. Big egg he must have. The heaven is like that. So Bhagavata speaks about Niskam Bhakti. Asli Sabha Padaratang Pinastamang Adarsanat Marmahata Karatba Datha Tatha Babidatha Lampato Mat Prananathastu Sabanapara. Whether give me or don't give me, you protect me or you kill me, you are my Lord. Purana speaks as Sakam Bhakti. What Veda gives, what Veda speaks? Karma. And what is the attainment? Heaven. And what is the consequence? Fall down. And what Upanishad teaches? Jnana Marga. What is the achievement? Moksha. And what is the consequence? Fall down so much, become stone. Then what is the next one? Puranic. What Puran teaches? Where it will lead to? Huh? You can go up to Vaikuntha also. You can go to Vaikuntha also. Veda speaks, Purana speaks, Sarlokya, Samipa, Sasti, by Mukti, through the process of Mukti. With the desire, I want to become rich like God. The follow-on process, like that. So that is also you can get that. That is also Sakam Bhakti. But Bhagavata speaks Niskam Bhakti. The Bhagavata Yuga, Vedic Yuga, Darshanik Yuga, then Puranic Yuga, then Bhagavata Yuga. And what Yuga is now? What is present Yuga? Bhagavata Yuga? Now is HareKrishna Yuga. One step ahead. Bhagavat is the essence of Veda, na? Vedara tarar galitam phalam. And what is the essence of Bhagavata? Navavidha Bhakti. Navavidha Bhakti is the essence of Bhagavata. And tar madhya sarvasreshta Nama Sankirtan. That is the essence of Navavidha Bhakti. So this is the Yuga of HareKrishna Yuga. When I joined ISKCON, there is a small book Prabhupada had written in Bengali. I don't see that book. That book name was HareKrishna Yuga. That book name is HareKrishna Yuga. This is HareKrishna Yuga. So Purana gives Sakam Bhakti. Bhagavat gives Niskam Bhakti. But what is the essence of Bhagavata? What essence of Bhagavata gives us? That is Prema Bhakti. That is Prema Pumartha Mahan. Aradhya Bhagavan Vasastana Tadhama Vrindavanam Brahma Kajadipasana Prajavadubhargana Sakalpita. Srimad Bhagavatam Amalam Pramanam Prema Pumartha Mahan. The Prema Bhakti. So Sakam Bhakti, then Niskam Bhakti, then. So what is the difference? Sakam Bhakti means Bhagavan, you give me. Niskam Bhakti means Bhagavan, you give me, you don't give me. You're okay with me. And Prema Bhakti means I will give you. That is the difference. You understand? So that is the difference. So Yamaraj has no access up to this point. He has no access. His limitation is there. His business is finished with Karma Kanda. He doesn't go beyond that. And what to speak of people become devotee of Krishna. Once Brahma was very worried that people in this material are suffering so much. Then he went to Vishnu, said, please do something. All these people suffering like anything, they'll come back to you. Vishnu said, but I have given you the process. So many processes I have given. No, but it's very difficult process. Will you please come, give a direct darshan by here. Darshan, they'll go back to Godhead. And Lord Vishnu said, okay, you go do tapasya. In Puri, you go to Puri Dham. There you do tapasya. Being pleased with the tapasya, I will go and give my darshan. By having my darshan only, they will all go back to Godhead. No chanting 16 rounds, Mangalarti, no forgetting, nothing. It's very good. Then Brahma came at the place near Puri called Brahma Giri, where he landed. Very beautiful place. He's engaged in tapasya. This news spread all over the universe. Brahma doing tapasya. And Vishnu will appear, everyone will look at darshan, straight go back to Godhead. They're all happy. But one person was not happy. He was very unhappy. He was Yamaraj. He was worried, everyone will go back to Godhead. What shall I do here? My company will close down. No, that cannot happen. I will become jobless. So from his place, he ran to Puri. And there on top of Nilachal Parvat, there is Rohini Kunda, and there is Akhyavata. Next to that, there is Ratna Singhasan. Lakshmi Narayan was sitting there. And he gave Lamba Dandavat. Praising, stava, stuti. Bhagavan becomes very pleased if you offer stava, stuti. Na? So then they said, okay, my dear son, what you want, tell us. We are very pleased, we will fulfill your desire. Then Yamaraj said, first you promise, you will fulfill my desire? Yes. What desire you have tell us? And I have one desire. That I heard this is Brahma doing tapasya, that you are going to give darshan to everybody. So if you give darshan to everybody, so what shall I do here? Then my desire is you don't give darshan to anybody. I want to keep them here. Then that time Lakshmi Devi said, my dear son, where shall we go? This is your eternal place. Yamaraj, we gave you appointment to take care of the conditioned living entities, to judge their pious and sinful activities and reward them. But you should know, you have no jurisdiction in Puri. The 5 crores Nilachal Dham, whatever you do out of this place is beyond their jurisdiction. Anybody takes birth here or lives here, they will not see your face or your Jamaduta's face also. But what about people commit sinful activities? They will not be punished? Yes, they will be punished. So who will punish them? Jagannath will punish them. If they do nonsense, he will give a big slap on their face. And they do sinful activities, John the kick on their face. It's very good to do sinful activities in Puri then, you know. You get kicked by Jagannath. Puri is a place. If you do sinful activities, you will be blessed like being kicked by Jagannath. Lord Brahma, Shiva waiting eagerly, you know. When you get the darshan of his lotus feet, and you will be get kicked. So today, you will be all blessed that I brought the Jagannath toothbrush from Puri. So I'll toss to your head. So what will happen to you? What will happen to you if you get touched? This toothbrush is so powerful. It cleans the mouth of Jagannath. And you touch your head will be cleansed. So last thing I want to say, the question arises, just by casually saying Narayana, he got so much benefit. What about us? So seriously we are chanting, you know, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. What happened to us? We have some hope or we have no hope? We are struggling. They are pure devotees. Their mind is fixed upon Krishna. And we are poor fellows. We are struggling to bring Krishna into our mind. Is not it? Brajagopikas, the Krishna is so much into their thoughts. They are telling Krishna, Krishna, please get out of our mind. We can do our household activities. Give us chance. No? When we are chanting, our mind automatically going out to household activities, right? But they are so much in Krishna consciousness, their mind is not coming out of that. They're struggling. We are struggling to bring Krishna into our mind. They're struggling to get rid of Krishna from their mind. So whom Krishna will care for? For them or for us? Care for them, not for us? Sometimes in Mayapur during Gaurpurna festival time, many devotees they come, many youths also come. They are not habituated getting early morning, but they have to get up early morning, go to Mangalarti, all chanting together, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Fall sleepy. But they are sincere. They know I should not fall sleepy. I should chant seriously. Then they stand up. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Still they fall asleep also. But they are still serious. No, I should chant. They are serious. Then they start walking. They start walking. And they are walking. Still they fall asleep also. And sometimes I see the youths. They do like this. You know. Have you seen like that? They do like this. When I observe that, then I contemplate. that Radha Krishna must be watching from there. Radha must be saying, just see this poor fellow struggling so much. The point is, those that are fully focused on Krishna, they draw attention of Krishna. All of us are struggling for that, we also draw attention of Krishna. Everybody draw attention of Krishna. For Krishna sees, he sees our endeavor, he sees our nishtha. So we have to put some endeavor. But what about this Ajamil? Just by unknowingly chanting Narayana. So Vishwanath Chakravarti was saying, yes, the holy name, it works better for most sinful people. For pious people, it doesn't work that powerfully. Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, people are more pious, isn't that it? Muni, Rishi, Yogis. But they did not have Krishna Prema. Kali Yuga people, more sinful, but they have Krishna Prema. So that is beauty. The most degraded. They get Krishna Prema. That's why I always say, what is the qualification to get the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? What one has to be to get mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? So the most fallen. So I was giving class. One youth at the end of class said, so Maharaj, from tomorrow I will try to become very fallen also. So most sinful, most fallen, I will draw attention of Krishna. So from tomorrow I will become sinful, fallen. Then I asked, oh, that means you think you are not sinful, huh? That means you are not fallen. Actually, that is what keeps us. That is a hindrance. We are all struggling. We are chanting so many years. So why don't we get Krishna Prem? But we still now we don't think that we are fallen. So that stops us. So Vishwanath Chakravarti was saying, the holy name works more upon the most fallen souls. He was one of the most fallen souls. No, unknowingly chanted. For aristocratic people, like sinful reactions. For animals, they have no sin. Animals have no sin. And low class people, they have less sin. Same act, they will kill, but they will get less sin. But aristocratic people, they have more sinful reactions. So that's why we have started this tribal care initiative. That most qualified. The humble, simple, they have no qualification, right? They have no riches. So very easy. If they chant Hare Krishna, whatever that will work. When I started tribal care initiative, I told temple president tribal care area, you go tell tribal people, just chant Hare Krishna. No need, don't tell them no meat eating, no illicit sex. Don't pronounce these things to them. Let just chant Hare Krishna. I am very much convinced now that by just simple chanting, they will go back to Godhead. So after 2 years, I went. The temples are lined, sitting, a whole line of tribal people chanting with tilak and everything. Then I asked President, they are all tribal people? Yes, Maharaj. They are all initiated now. They are all following for regular principles, chanting 60 rounds on their own. So last thing I want to say, during this Christmas holidays in Calcutta, everywhere I see thousands of people going to their festivals. Jesus Christ, who doesn't know in the whole world, whether Hindu, Muslim, Yehudi, everybody knows Jesus Christ. Who knows Krishna? How many percentage have heard about Krishna name? They are having Christian programs. Hindus are going, everybody going. We are celebrating also. Hindus are celebrating. All Hindus are doing the Santa Claus things, that star, they are all hanging everything. How much they have achieved in comparison to that, what we have achieved. Of course, 2000 years, we are only 50 years. That we can say. But their way, somehow or other, you accept Jesus, the goal of your life, isn't it? Whatever culture you are, what dress you wear, what you do, but Jesus is the goal of your life. In this case, I see what our Acharya said. Janatana prakarana, Krishna mana nivasate. So we have to come out with a process that we don't keep ourselves limited to high class, cultured, well-educated people. Prabhupada started his movement from where? From Harvard University. From most rich people. On the street, drunkards, isn't it? Prabhupada started from that. And Bhakti changed their life. So our goal should be, somehow or other, you accept Krishna as God. His ultimate God. What to speak of other community people, Christians, Muslims, Hindus, they don't accept. So all you have to do, that Krishna, accept Krishna in your life. What cultural background you are, what community you are developing, Krishna is the goal of life. So that is the Param Dharma. Sabai Punsa, Para Dharma. That is beyond the jurisdiction of Maharaj. Sabai Punsa, Para Dharma, Jata Bhakti Adhaksha Jai, Ahattu ki Apratihata, Jaja Atma, Suprasiddhati. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki, Jai Bhagavad Dharma ki, Hare Krishna Yug ki, Gaur Premanande. Thank you so much. So,
Maharaj, you can take some question answers?
but already late now?
Yes, Maharaj.
They will curse me.
Under 10
Prasad
minutes.
will be late. They will
10
curse me.
minutes, Maharaj. Any questions, any devotees? Raise your hand.
Yes.
Hare Krishna
Tell.
Maharaj.
Huh?
Maharaj, Sakama Bhakti and Niskama Bhakti, they are pure devotion
Pure devotion?
or not?
No.
If
That-
they are not pure devotion, how can they enter spiritual
Sakam Bhakti?
and Niskama Bhakti?
Sakam Bhakti cannot.
You
Enter
said
to spiritual
by doing
world.
Sakama Bhakti, they can go to Vaikuntha planet.
Oh, okay. No, Vaikuntha, they are going with some desire. The pure Bhakta, Diyamanang na gnanti. Even if I give, they will not accept if Seva is not there. Okay, Krishna is saying, even if I give, my devotees will not accept. That means there are others, they are not devotee, they have some desire to go, but they have desire to go to Vaikuntha. That Sakama is different Sakama than desiring Dhanam Dehi, Janam Dehi, Jasam Dehi. You understand? So that desire is different desire, but desire is there. But for Niskam means, forever you, Swarga Narke Apavarga Sopi Tullartha Darsana. You give me moksha, send me to heaven or hell, it's all okay for me. Whatever situation, I'm okay. That is Bhagavatam is teaching that. Understand? Next. Yes.
Maharaj, Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you so much Maharaj for such enlightening lecture. Maharaj, question ये था कि you said that the qualification for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy is that we need to consider ourselves fallen. Maharaj, we listen so many times that we have to cultivate this Trinadapi Sunichena and we have to be humble, we must understand that we are fallen. But for some time in the class, after the class, we think that we are fallen. Or when we face some difficulty in life, we consider that we are fallen. But most of the time, I am proudy and I forget that I am fallen and I want Krishna's mercy. So how can we have this mood all the time? Because then only we can remember Krishna constantly. Otherwise, it is not possible.
Yeah, that is the biggest challenge in Vaishnava life. That's why they say in Bengal, Vaishnav hoibare hoichlo sad. I had a great desire to become Vaishnav. Trunadapi slok sune padegalo bad. When I heard this verse of Trinadevi Slok, very difficult. Yes, that is very difficult. So that we have to cultivate. Either we cultivate by our own endeavor depending upon Krishna's mercy, or if Krishna is very merciful, he put us always in big trouble, awkward position to make us humble. So he'll do that. But whatever it is, that is the whole cultivation. Spiritual life means to cultivate this mood. On that we achieve, then everything is achieved. Isn't it? So somehow or other, through the association of devotees, through the instructions from them, through the scriptures, from our own realization, we have to understand. Krishna will facilitate if we are sincere. Sometimes we see that when you go out, so much even reverence, respects to us are given. Sometimes, some people we are very respectful, good, but other way we are getting some chastisement also. It is balancing, you know. It is balance, both balance. So both we should accept. If you get only you and reverence, so we forget. So we have our authorities to chastise us. We do mistakes, this, that. So we should welcome that also. So in this we will balance to maintain our mood of Trinadapi Sunichana, Tarrapi Sahishana. Yes,
Thank you,
next.
Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Behind.
Maharaj, you said that some people cannot do only sinful activities and some people cannot do only pious activities. But suppose if I'm doing 50% of my life sinful activities and another 50% of my life pious activities. So where can I go first, heaven or hell?
In any case, you have to go to Yamalok first, isn't it? From there, they will consider where to send. So accordingly, what you desire, I don't know, Karmana Gahana Gati Farja Maharaj will send you, or sinful activities or pious activities. You see, there are different ways. Just like to go back to Godhead, the different ways. Sometimes living entities, they directly go back to Godhead. Sometimes they take birth in another Vaishnava life. Sometimes they take birth in another Brahmanda, then they go to spiritual world. Same way I have heard for sinful people, if you go, then first you go to Yatana Sarir, take some suffering in Narak, then you take birth in a animal life, then you take birth human life, but lot of disease, this, that. So all these things. And regarding heaven also, that there is a process. You don't have to go to, if you follow that process, you don't have to go to Yamaloka. You can go straight to Sargaloka. So different process. It depends from person to person, what kind of pious activities you have performed, what kind of kamya karma yajna you have done. So accordingly, only some capable person like Yamaraj can decide. Not BP Swami cannot decide that where to do and where to go that. I don't know. Okay? That's the Prabhupada. Now, we're getting too late. We have our meeting also. We have to go.
Srimad Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj ki.
Okay, because so many boys are here, don't rush towards me. Be patient, 5 minutes, everything will be finished.
Maharaj also has written many books, especially for the youth. So, we want to thank Maharaj with 3 loud Haribol.
No. What you do?
Please come near
Come
without
from the
pushing.
left to me, then go through the gate out. Okay?
Yes.
You people stand here. You people take and to go.
Without pushing, please come forward.
Don't push. Go. You wait. Finish. Let these people go. Those are taking, go. Rush, go back. Don't come from this way. Don't come from this way. Everybody. Fast. Radhesam Prabhu will get fast. The mercy of Jagannath. Everybody come from this way. Okay. This way. Come back. Come back from this way. Remove this one. Remove it.
ग्लास का पानी निकालो महाराज के ऊपर गिरा
Left, you go. This I'm not giving you. Come this one.
एक मिनट